make a name, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, march until it's over.
Hello friends and allies, and welcome to a new video. In today's video we're gonna enter an area which has just been increased in loot, and this area is generally intended for higher levels, and there are also a necessary quest to complete to make sure that you have a high amount of shield in this area. Unless you have a good amount of shield, you will be taking some ticking fire in the Grotto, the Lost Fire area. And I will be using my 720 Knight with 124 in axe fighting, and I will have the following imbues, and I will have the death and fire imbue on my Elven Mail, which is also tier 1, and I have not yet finished any of the charms, but I have activated one prey on the lava worms, and the reason to put it on lava worms is because those are the creatures which dealt the most amount of damage. So it's a good idea to have either defense, damage or loot on these creatures. And if we take a look on the input analyzer, we can see that the monsters are dealing the most of physical, fire and death damage. And even with the defense prey, the lava worm deals a hefty amount of damage. And if we take a look on the supply analyzer, we can see that we're using plenty of supremes just during our 30-minute hunt. But it's really worth it. Just take a look on our loot analyzer. We can see that during our 30-minute hunt, we were able to make plenty of loots. And with the update from Zipsoft, this area is the very best money-making area in Tibia today. Even at a 720 Knight, only able to take 3 to 5 monsters at a time, I'm still able to make a crazy amount of money. So if you're higher level than me, you will be making even more money. And the most important part is the hunt analyzer. So if we take a look on the raw experience, it's not really good experience area at all. But if we look at the balance of the 30 minutes, we're almost gaining 900k profit in 30 minutes. That's around 1.8 kk profit per hour. And remember, and prey only cost 5 TC per hour. That is pretty much only like 100k or 125k. So having any kind of prey here is rather cheap in relation to what you can possibly get. And you just saw how many supremes I was using, and that is with the defense prey. And I'm saving plenty of money by just having the prey. Like either if I have defense prey, I will be saving a lot of money, damage prey also saving money, and if I have loot prey, I will also be gaining a lot of cash. The only prey which is bad for our investment into this hunt will be the experience prey, which I will most likely be rolling away, because experience isn't good to begin with. And when hunting this area, I'm only taking monsters of 3 to 4 at a time, because I'm such a low level. And when it comes to charms in the future, it's really important to have dodge and low blow, because they are the charms which are affecting our vampirism and our protection. It would be really be enhancing our way of hunting if we were to be having low blow, because it would increase our amount of mana and vampirism if we're lucky, and especially if we only take 3 to 5 at the moment, the Exoremin will be especially useful. And where in the spawn should you be hunting, or what kind of rotation should you be making? Well, for me personally, it doesn't really matter, because it's a random respawn area, so the monsters are equally distributed along the spawn. And since I'm only taking the monsters 3 to 5 at a time, there are some better spots here to the west in relation to the east. But it doesn't really matter what kind of rotation you have, because you will have plenty of spawns. So you could even be able to split this spawn into 2 people if you were to be like my level range, like a really high level knight or paladin or sorcerer. Obviously they can't share the spawn, but if you are my level range you definitely do not need the whole spawn. And you could most likely split it into two or half, you know. And to finish the charm will take you around 15 hours, at least at my level range. And after the 1 hour I was able to have 1.6 kk in balance. So not slightly the 1.8 kk profit per hour which I was talking about earlier, but I was also taking a little bit of rest in the hunt as well, so I was unable to push hard enough. And you can also see that on my character I have a small number, and when this number is depleted you will take extra fire damage. So don't stay here for too long without any shield. And the amount of shield you have on your character is depending on your splinter level or how much tasks you have done to increase your shield level. And the maximum one is shield level 7, and that is the one I have by killing the boss. Thank you guys for watching. Please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel, and if you haven't done so yet, take a look on my Twitch channel as well. And this area will be the very best area to go during the double loot. At my level range of 700 knight, you can't really compare this area to other areas when it comes to money making. So this area will be really crowded during the double loot. And I highly recommend that you start going here today to finish the charm if you haven't done so yet. Or you haven't done the too hot to handle quest as well. These videos will be launched on my channel as well to check out, to see how to make access to this great hunting area. But for now I recommend that you make the charms and you plan your time for the double loot weekend. Thank you guys for watching.